142nd weekly live stream. Thank you all for being patient while we figure out
This
technical
isn't
difficulties.
147th? Oh no, it's just multiple tries, I'm sorry.
Yes, 147th. This is second. Yes, second. Dang it. Today we have
It's all
Hi,
just
I'm
one
Allie.
stream.
There's also a Fluffy and a Zom.
There you
We do
go.
Very fluffy and very zombie.
And a small fluffy, the cute pencil case fluff.
Yeah.
The
There
cute
too.
pencil case.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah! We did it.
Yay! Proud of us. That only took 6 minutes of us trying to figure out how to do what we do every week. We're bad at this. It's a good thing we aren't paid. We earn every cent of what we do. So, we got this picture by Purple Book Horse. I can only assume Purple Book Horse is Scootaloo. That's the right one, right?
It's Twilight.
No? No, I think it's Scootaloo. I definitely think it's Scootaloo.
Listen, we all know if it has purple in the name, it's rarity.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, they're totally lost how to draw Derpy's tail. They're trying to figure out drawing Derpy dressed in armor laying on top of a chest full of muffins, and they, for the life of them, cannot figure out how to do the tail. They appreciate any visual recommendations on how to do it. They tried to draw it 3 times in the past 5 hours. Alright, who's attacking the tail? That's the question. I believe in one of you.
I
Alright.
think we all know the resident derpy expert around here.
Oh no, I was typing in Discord.
There is a derp that needs your help.
I am coming. My tablet is apparently not plugged in.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Fluffy Wonder Pony. Also, I have a tail on my lap right now. It is very, very fluffy.
Is it like a
I'm
fursuit
alive.
tail? Did you just
Sort
wander
of.
up to
It's
a
an
fursuit?
old one I made for cosplay years ago, and mostly just wear around Halloween for fun.
And
It
you
needs some fixing. It's got some holes in it. It's a big fluffy raccoon tail.
just around your house for fun, just around and
Everyone needs a tail. It's just a fact.
touch fluffy tails.
There's some adorable doodles. CPC. So yeah, I mean, I do think that it'd be easier just to redraw to the side here and just sort of re-explore this image from scratch. Does anyone mind me drawing over this table, this tablet?
Tableau. It's all yours.
Cool. So using this to figure out, which I'm gonna just adjust slightly. My pencil have kind of a sketchy texture to it. That's interesting. Anyway, so we have like a plane the character to sit on. Now I'm gonna take a different color so that we can tell difference. Okay. So all about like I think as you draw more, you will gain more experience in a lot of things that are just what I call ambient experience, rather than so you can gain specific experience in the things you're drawing, but then I think just by drawing lots, you will gain more general experience that applies to whatever topic you're drawing. I think just sort of learning to build up 3D space and perspective and poses is something that you will just sort of get better at doing. It's all about using that under sketching, but you're not going to get it right first couple of times, absolutely. But it's just a matter of understanding 3D space and building up your knowledge of how to make that work, how to give things depth and positioning. So I'm just going to work here, use some overlap to show where the tail is falling here, because that's a really helpful thing to do. I'm going to do it again here. So overlap lets us define this is in front of this, so our brains can decide where things are, and it's really cool. I'm going to use it again here. Aha! So face, I'm not sure what sort of... They said this is Derpy bot or something? It looks like a robot. Is that the case? Is it a robot?
No, Derpy is wearing armor while jumping
Ah.
laying on top of a chest full of muffins.
Okay. So I've probably not got the right pose, but I'm just sort of. You can do different pose when you fix up the image or try it again, whatever you want to do. Um, I'm just to sort of help you put together the 3D posing here. This is like an adventurer.
Or
I actually have a story I'm meant to be working on, which is like a alternate universe Equestria thing with knights and stuff and derbies in it. So I should totally have her find a chest full of muffins at some point.
Absolutely. She'll be so happy.
she's like, what? And then she gives you a muffin.
I always find this eye shape rather hard to draw. It still has like the rainbow shaped eye, where it's like an oval facing outwards. I always find it. Actually, let's do like a little stretch of the cheek there because big smile. So it's going to stretch the face, the bridge of the nose. This facial makeup is terrible. I'm sorry. As long as it's helping to give an idea. I'm not used to. That's why you do warm-up drawings. Oh my god, each
Warm-up
attempt is getting worse.
drawings.
Yeah, warm-up drawings are vital. I cannot draw properly without
But
warming up first.
aren't all artists just supposed to be able to do everything by themselves?
Oh yeah,
without
you just
nothing?
do it perfectly first time and never struggle at all and know exactly what you're doing, and
Yeah. That's how you're a real artist.
and you just do the lines in like 3 seconds and it makes the perfect picture, and then you color it in like 10 minutes and it's done.
No mistakes at all, too, right?
Yeah, exactly. You should never ever have to use the eraser. If you do, you failed the picture, and you might as well just do it again. Because
Damn.
you should never erase your picture. True artists don't need it.
I don't know why I'm
True
so
story.
sarcastic
That
right
is
now.
was actually told to me by my art teacher in school.
Wow.
They actually, I mean, she was a nice lady, and she wasn't like a bad art teacher, except for this one time when
A terrible art
she did
teacher.
have she did have erasers or rubbers as we call them in England, and but there was like one like in a cupboard somewhere, you know, that she'd sort of have to dig through the drawers to find them, and we were so whenever we were like, I remember doing some painting one day. I suck at painting, but you know, we were doing some painting and like doing like the sketching first of it, and I was just like. I remember just asking for a rubber, and then she was just like, well, okay, fine, but like artists, like real artists don't need rubbers. Like you should just you should just do it right. You should need to have a rubber or something." I was just like, that's so mean though. That's so cruel. That doesn't sound right. And then like now, like actually having gotten it like years later in college, started doing art properly, and then spent like I think I said it recently to someone. It was like 14 years drawing or something, or 13 years like officially drawing. I'm just like, that is absolute bullspit. That is not true. You never erasing is just like, I could not think of something that's less true about art. Like that is just important to do. You got to be able to just draw loosely and make mistakes and rub it out. You're never going to learn if you don't let yourself make mistakes drawing.
True.
I'm just flabbergasted by just what my teacher in school, in secondary school, said to me. I think this is about all I need to do. I assume she'll be like looking down. Oh look, there's a bunch of muffins here. Woo! And this might be also a case of it's gonna suck to have to draw all these muffins. So we're sort of just gonna go very loosely about it. Like, oh, there's some muffins here. I'm just doing this very quickly. But so do like a bit of an outline of the shape. We talked about this before, but like using detail to imply further detail. You don't have to draw every single muffin, but we can imply that. Oh yes, she is indeed laying on a bit of muffin. This like has some cut over the hoof here. It's the same thing as when I'm like drawing trees. I'll draw bushes like this. So, oop, bit leaf here, bit little one there. I'll cut this way. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll have it come out from behind here. So alternate small leaves and big leaves, and then in the middle I'll have some more going like this. So now we've got like a nice set of leaves, you know. There's a silly pony stalking behind it. So it's the same thing can sort of be applied here. She's laying on a chest of muffins. So let's try and get as much of this we can. It's a bit of a tedious task, but we can do it. We can make the muffins. Ooh.
And I gotta say, like, you picked a hard angle to do this at, so I really appreciate you going for that you're not just, like, doing a flat, you know, side shot.
Yeah, it could be much easier just to have, like, okay, this is rough. There's better muffins and there's a pony. Ooh. Terrible looking pony, but yeah. It'd be much easier to do it this way. But that's, you have chosen to do the top-down view, so that's really cool. We always appreciate artists trying to do like interesting poses and backgrounds and things.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very beautiful sight. She's gonna have like a single tear. Look at all these muffins. Let's hope it's not a mimic.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if you've seen I showed you, Ali, the mimics from the Tales of Equestria bestiary. They just look utterly adorable. Like they can any object, not just a chest. Like there was one of the pictures in there. It's like a sofa, and it just has this really concerned look on its face, which I just found utterly adorable. There we go, fluffy, derpy, with a chest full of muffins. Special reward for dungeon delving.
Only level 10 muffin eaters can get this reward.
All right. I think we're done. If anyone else has any art they'd like to submit, please submit now. If they have any questions they'd like to ask, ask them away.
Mm-hmm. Is anyone having issues with Picarto?
What type of issues?
Picarto just turned into like where our stream is. It's just green and everything else is black.
No.
Oh no.
Internet, what are you doing to me?
Personally, I blame the small horses. There's just so many of them, they become
no. No.
The small horses.
I won't be able to draw the rest.
Fine, I'll wait a second.
Let me draw a picture before you fluff it, and you don't know. I might have been making it very fluffy.
You know that couch needs some fluffing. Maybe that.
I think you should start with the fluff.
You need the makeup of the body.
CPC, I want you to draw with only fluff.
Oh.
Everything is fluff. No shape, just fluff.
No, like I want her to draw with real fluff. Like, not a pen, not a pencil. She has to use fluff to make a picture.
That's making plushies, right?
I mean, you got me there. Though I did find.
It's too close to Zai. Oops.
Oh no!
It's sitting on my fluffy thing.
You know how clumsy she is. I'm sorry for her clumsiness. Accidentally sitting on. She's just like, this is soft.
I did find the perfect tool to fluff things with.
What is that?
Let me just find the picture and I'll post it to voice chat. It's meant to it's just, it's a tool for fluffing.
Like a physical thing for like animals?
You'll see.
We will see.
It's for artists who specialize in fluffing. It's, very specific.
Let me see. With this, we shall see when I click on the channel. Oh, yes. That's very... It's like my fluffy one that I took to Calicon. There's like a pencil I got from the MLP magazine, but it has like a super fluffy purple fluff ball on one side. So I was just like, fluff wand, and just fluffing people's noses, tickling.
Alright, well, it seems no one else has any art they'd like to submit. So this was like a speed record. We took longer to get the stream going than
It's just one of those days.
Yeah.
where people don't want to give their art to us.
It's all right. It's actually because 3 pieces were already critiqued on our subreddit.
So, kudos.
Yeah, that's what we like to see, is people critiquing.
Now, someone here wants to be a hero. There's that one piece posted a little bit ago asking about how to achieve said coloring.
Yay. All right, well, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay,
Bye-bye.
art and ponies.